If you love smelling edible, sexy, unforgettable, sweet enough to eat, baby, but you don't want to smell too sweet to where you all melty and about to lose your mind in these hot, heated summer months, stick around. We are talking about my top 5 Gourmand fragrances safe during these hot summer months. What's going on, everybody? Welcome and welcome back. My name is Durant Cersei. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, performer, actor, if you nasty. And welcome to the house of the unofficial and sometimes, as you will see here, the unprofessional fragrance and skincare guru. Baby, after you've watched this video 50 million periodically times, please subscribe, like the video, comment, and then go on down in the description box. There's a link to my music somewhere in there. Proof that I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, performer. Baby, I have new music coming. But baby, before we get into this video, my anniversary / my birthday is next month on the 28th, July 28th. And I'm caught between two fragrances that I want to get myself for my anniversary / birthday. And one is House of Iris Nocturne, and the other is Parfums de Marly's Valaya Exclusive, which I have an empty sample here. I think Valaya is winning. I think this is the one that I should get. Let me know which one do you think I should get. But Valaya is like kind of winning. I want them both. But I mean, you know, I'm pretty rich. I can't get all of them. So it might be this one. And it's going to be the fragrance that I'm going to wear on my birthday as well. So we'll figure that out. Anyways. So we are going to talk about, like I said earlier, my top 5 fragrances that I feel are great for you to wear during the summer months, because a lot of times people that like Gourmand fragrances, a lot of us don't wear a lot of them because they can be too cloying, or you know, they can give way too much, make you even nauseated during these hot summer months. And I know it gets hot down here in Texas. It gets hot down here, baby. So these are my 5 that I feel, no particular order. I'm not saying the last one is my best one. I'm just saying whatever order comes in, that's, hey, I'm not saying none of them are better than the other. These are the ones that I like. These are the 5 that I like. But we have an honorable mention, and this one is an honorable mention because it is only on pre-sale right now. They are starting to ship them out July 7th. And of course, that is my family at SKNMUSE, and this is Mirage. Mirage, if you nasty. Right here in this perfume oil, you are going to get your jasmine, peony, peach, plum, caramel, amber musk. This is such a sexy fragrance. This is a perfume oil, so it is going to last longer. There's no alcohol in it, vegan, cruelty-free, all the good things, baby. And it projects, and it goes so good. If you're one of those people, one of those beautiful people who have purchased your SKNMUSE Pink Sugar, especially, goes perfectly with their body oils. And it's like, okay, well, if you like it, why is it not empty, baby? I had to work on this, and I have another one of these too. So I got to work on 2 of these, you know, before I get into this. This is such a sexy fragrance. It does give Gourmand to me, maybe because of the caramel and the plum, but you're getting your sweetness and then your depth with that sexy caramel and that amber musk. It's like soft, but it's very projecting because these are perfume oils. You know, I know some of y'all may do like this, but let me tell you, when it comes to perfume oil, I don't play no games. Hey, I do what I can, you know, I do the little here, you know, rub it here, you know, do here, then rub it down in here, and then I do my arms like this. I do this, yes, baby, get your ankles with this perfume oil. You know, if you, especially you going, you know, you people that go on dates, I don't go on dates, but when I do go on a date, I'm getting my ankles, because, you know, I might have them up in the air, you know, he might have his up in the air. I mean, somebody gonna smell somebody's ankles. I'm just, you know, do that. Get your ankles, baby. You are going to project. If you are a fan of Killian's, I Don't Need a Prince by My Side, and you love that fragrance, it's not a dupe for it. I'm just giving you kind of an example of the family that it's in. It's like, it smells almost close to, you know, they could be like cousins, you know what I'm saying? This is sexy, and I'm not saying this because I'm an ambassador. SKNMUSE, y'all really did y'all thing. When I smelled this, baby, I was amazed. And if you have been here, you know this was full. I'm playing no games. This is amazing. I'm wearing my pink sugar today along with this and one of the fragrances in my top 5. Shout out to SKNMUSE. You get 15% off, I believe, just on your first. Hopefully one day they'll change that, but right now 15% off. Link in the description box, baby. It is limited edition, so while supplies last, I need to get me another one. Now, hopefully SKNMUSE will hear my cry and send me another one, you know, just in case. But, you know, I don't want to be without this like I did Pink Sugar. It was, what, about a year I went without that? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that no more, okay? Anyways, let's get into my list. And the first one, Cirque Du Soleil. All of these fragrances will be linked in the description box if you want to get your life. This is so perfect for any weather, but I think this is amazing during the summer months. This right here, when I smell this, it still gives a fragrance, a perfume, whatever you want to call it, but there is that that edibleness that is a part of this fragrance that I have fallen in love with it. I've fallen in love with it, yeah. So I'm getting, you know, you're getting your cotton candy, your red apple, your butteriness, your popcorn. It feels like it's all just put in here and bottled up, and it gives you like a beautiful fragrance. Like, it's giving all that, but then there's the essence of just, like, this is not just you know, food slapped on my skin. It's food and sexiness, you know, all the good things, along with just maybe some alluring essence along with it. This is so good. I told you when I wore this, the kids were chasing me in the store. Kids! So if the kids, you know, the kids don't like nothing. The kids were saying like, somebody smells good, because it smelled like I was something that was emanating from, you know, a sexy, sweet, buttery essence concession stand at a state fair. This is so good. This is one of the best Gourmand fragrances that I've smelled. I haven't smelled everything, so I'm not gonna sit here and make like I'm the expert. I've smelled everything and I know what's good, what's, you know, all the things are the things are the things of everything. No, according to my nose, from what I've smelled, this is one of the best Gourmands I've ever smelled. I've ever put my nose on. Okay, this is so good. I don't know how they're gonna top this, if they ever will. It'll be interesting, but they did their thing. This was probably one of the best releases of 2024, period. Now, Chris Collins was number one. Chris Collins was number one to me. Now, the next one here is Navitus Parfums along with Sharida M, and this is Peach Aurum. Now, I don't know if Peach Cobbler is in season right now. I mean, from what I think and believe, it's not. But I think Navitus Parfums, along with Sharida M, did such an amazing job of making a peach cobbler essence fragrance that is so sweet and sexy to wear during the fall and winter, but also so good and light that it's so sexy and tolerable during the summer months. And I know a lot of people complained about how they said it wasn't long lasting. To me, it's long lasting, but I do overspray. A lot of people complained that it wasn't projecting. It does on me because I overspray, but I understand why they did not make this as powerful as some people may have expected, because they wanted to, I don't know, I didn't talk to them, I don't know, but I feel like they made this for it to be a fragrance that, a gourmand fragrance that you can enjoy throughout the whole year. And they did such a great job. And of course you get the peach, and there's a pastriness to it, like a cinnamon note in there. It's so good and so sexy and so light, and I think this will be perfect to go on a summer nightcap. You know, with, you know, I be trying not to say date, but, you know, I think the streets, the internet streets just force you to kind of just say this, but I think this will be something perfect to go on a date, on a summer date, you know, wearing, because it gives like, I'm sweet, sexy, I smell good, but then also there's an essence of, you know, edibleness. So, you know, if the date goes well, you know, you can, you know, maybe touch me in the morning and just walk away. Hey, don't walk away. You better touch me and you better stay, okay? You better stay. You stuck with me, okay? Anyways, but this right here is one of my favorites. Shout out to Sharida M for making such a beautiful fragrance along with Navitus Parfums. Now, the next one here, This here, I know people may not see this as a gourmand. I see it as a gourmand. This to me, and I sprayed a little bit of on my hand earlier. I don't know what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was just messing with some stuff. I didn't even plan on making this video till like a few minutes ago. That's just how I work. But Forever Moods, I Am Her. This is also, for the price, such a powerful fragrance for the price. Now I believe there's a pear note. I sprayed a little bit here. This is not my scent of the day, but I sprayed it here, and I sprayed this earlier. This is still like on here. And the thing about this fragrance is it gets stronger the longer you keep it. And I'm not saying I don't know anything about the maceration thing, so I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you got to let it macerate. I'm not doing that anymore because I don't know. I haven't been to fragrance school, so I don't know what that means. But I just know the longer that I've had this, the more I get the oudiness out of it, because there's an oud note. There's also pear. And I don't know if it's the pear, but there's a velvetiness to it, and it kind of gives like a red velvet cake to me. And that's why I consider this to be like sort of a gourmand fragrance. And the thing about it is so light, and it's like a beautiful fragrance, and it's not heavy on the gourmand, but because it gives very perfumey, sexy, but it has a tinge of gourmandness to me, and I think that's from the velvet. I think there's a velvet note, but to me, it gives velvet, red velvet cake. And maybe that's just me. I don't know if that's a note in there. I know there's a velvet something. But I'm getting red velvet cake, oudi, and the pear kind of, it's a little light in there, but the velvet, the oudiness, and the red velvet cake fragrance come out to me. But this is such a sexy, airy, very, very tolerable. But this, for the price, is a strong fragrance. And I think this would smell sexy on a masculine presenting male. I know a man might look at this, that's not on, my team. He may look at this and be like, I ain't wearing this. Somebody like my brother. My brother would not even look at this fragrance. But if a guy who is masculine, straight, whatever, he doesn't like women fragrances, this will smell good on a masculine man. I think it's because of the oudiness. But she said, I am her. If you're not comfortable in your skin, you're not gonna try it and see how great it is. But this right here from Forever Moods, shout out to Jackie Asamoah and Dennis Asamoah. All four of their fragrances are amazing. My therapist, I put her on. She loves NDA. But I think she said that one was her least favorite because it was more sweet. She's not really into sweet fragrances, but she loved all of them. I put her on, so shout out to me. Jack got someone if you want to hire me for some. I put the folks on. You better say, oh, y'all be overlooking the small creators. Y'all be thinking, oh, I'm finna go to the 100,000 people. They don't know what they do. I mean, some of them do. There's the Paytons, the Platinum D's. They know what they doing. But some of them don't be knowing. Oh, I'm just saying. Okay, so we got two more. And, of course, Brown Girl Jane. I wish I could put high tea on here, but I don't have high tea. But I don't think high tea is really gourmand, although it's gourmand to me. And this is Carousel. And this, I don't want to say it. I love this brand. Shout out to Brown Girl Jane. They're another beautiful fragrance house that overlooks these smaller creators. But we love y'all. We love y'all. It's no shade, but I'm going to tell y'all the truth. And if you see the shade, okay. This gives almost a similar essence to this, to me. That's just to me. But there's more. They're both, to me, they would be unisex, but this would possibly lean a little more feminine. There's a little more femininity in here, and I think it's from either the cherry or the orange blossom, because I smell both of them. Is there a cherry note? Is there a cherry note here? But it gives very like a cherryness, and it's really nice. It's really, this will smell sexy on a beautiful woman. However, this is mine, and of course it's gonna smell sexy on me. But on this fragrance, I do get like a caramel apple type essence, but I also get a little hint of orange blossom and cherry, which all of those just give me the essence of a beautiful night at a fair. Yeah, so it gives me a very nice, you know, caramel apple with a little extra like fruitiness on top of it. You know, that's what it's giving. And whereas this one gives a little more popcorny. I think that's another difference with this. This gives more of a popcorn vibe to it. This doesn't have like that popcorn vibe in there. So that'll be another difference too as well. And yeah, this is a little more film. This is more film. All right, the last one. Oh, I'm quick. Yes, baby, we can get them in, run them out. I have fallen in love with this fragrance, and this is my scent of the day along with my SKNMUSE Pink Sugar and my Mirage Parfum Oil. Jusbox Sisters Before Misters. I'm falling in love with this fragrance. As you can you tell? Can you tell by that dent? I am falling in love. I feel like falling in love. I still do not get the banana. I don't get the banana. I don't get it at all, and I have worn it with this. I've worn it with this. I get banana from here, and it smells good, you know, when I spray it on top of here. But I'm just not getting banana from the fragrance. I'm sure it's probably, you know, on somebody else's skin. But it's strawberry, it's sugary, it's woody at the end. It kind of, you know, models in there to that woodiness. I think there's sandalwood in there. But to sum it up in, you know, just, you know, hood terms, this gives me the essence of a luxurious Fruity Pebble cereal. And that may seem like, ooh, Fruity Pebbles. No, you think of Fruity Pebbles, but you know, the Fruity Pebbles that may cost you $300. You know, it gives like it gives that, but there's a sexiness to it. There's an adultness to it. You can't be nervous, but also there's a, and you know, I'm not a lactonic guy, but there's a lactonic milkiness to it that I am very much not mad at, because lactonic can kind of make me a little, because you know, I'm not a milk guy. I don't like the smell of milk. I don't like ice cream. And you know, they say, well, fragrance is different. No, I don't like the smell of milk products. I don't like milk. I don't like milk. I don't like yogurt. I don't like ice cream. I don't. And some fragrances can make me nauseous when they have a milk note. And I think there's a milky one in here, but it's not, it doesn't make me mad. It doesn't upset me. It's really, this is honestly a beautiful fragrance. Honestly, a beautiful fragrance that I miss the event. As you know, I am a caregiver. I was like, you know, I was teetering, like, should I go to the event? Should I not? But then I was like, I wanted to go to the event, but then I didn't have anybody, you know, watch my mom. And so I didn't want to leave my mom by herself. So I missed the Jusbox event. So, yeah, you know, you speaking into existence. You kept saying you might not go, you know. But I am so happy about this fragrance. I am really enjoying it. Like, it's Fruity Pebbles grown, sexy and luxurious. You know, it's not like a, you know, post-toasty, you know, Fruity Pebbles. It's like, this is the Fruity Pebbles that you can't afford. You know, we can't afford because we pretty-rich. This is the Fruity Pebbles that the rich people eat. You know, you know, I was giving that. This is so sexy. And shout out to Jusbox for, you know, sharing my YouTube video when I was talking about them. And a lot of you smaller brands, I mean, well, I don't understand why y'all don't do that. Like, it's not about, to me, like, you know, I just want free stuff. I want free stuff. It's like, just somebody's talking about your brand and, you know, boosting your brand in their own way, you know, excited about your brand or your product. And I mean, the least you can do is like a video. I mean, I don't understand why some of y'all, you know, people, you groups, you fragrance people who ain't really that popular, don't do that. We the people, we love you. But you need to be a little more interactive with smaller creators. Like, friend, I'm trying to tell you. Because you almost on that brand that I might not support no more. Now you just gotta, that's all you gotta do. You just gotta, you know, when content creators are, you know, boosting up or talking about your fragrance and they're excited about it, you can at least just like the video. Like, some of y'all ain't that big. If Jusbox could share my YouTube video, you You could at least like my video. And I didn't want to get into that tangent, but I'm just saying, some of y'all, Brown Girl Jane, I love y'all. Y'all, I know y'all are seeking them higher brands. I know you're seeking them higher content creators. But baby, you need to come down here. You need to not come down. You need to come over here. Some of us can do just as, you know, some of us are excited about you. You need to come to the people that are excited about your brand. Like really excited about your brand. Now I ain't got no brand, so I can't tell nobody nothing. But I'm just saying, as a person who might be rich soon, I mean, I hope, I am going to go to the people. Like SKNMUSE came to me after they saw how excited I was about their products. That's what you need to do. Go to people who are excited about your products. When people see that these content creators are excited about your products, not just talking about it because you gave it to them for free, it will make a difference. But y'all ain't listening because y'all think y'all know everything, because y'all got your stuff in Sephora. You think you know it all. But hey, keep doing what you're doing, baby. Good luck. Okay. But you know, over here, you know, you ain't got to take my advice. So shout out to everybody who, you know, who do. Shout out to Henry Rose. I saw y'all, you know, after I made my comment, I saw you put a black, you know, put a black creator on your page. Good for you. I mean, I love that for all of you. Please listen to me. I know a little something, even though I'm pretty rich. Y'all rich. Y'all, you don't even need to listen to me. I'm just going to give you my advice unsolicited. Okay. Anyways, I will holler at y'all. I hope you all are taking care of yourself. I'm excited for you to hear my music. I say it's coming out next month, but I really want to make a video. So I may push for August because I really want to roll out with my new music, with my new song, with a song and a video at the same time. So I don't know. If there's a brand who wants to sponsor the music video, please feel free to reach me at bookdurant@gmail.com, okay? All you have to do is just pay for the video, and I'll make sure you'll get your life. I will make sure you get your life. Okay. Anyways, I will holler at y'all on the next one. Shout out to all you people all my folks who have supported SKNMUSE. It means a lot to me. I said it in a story. It means a lot to me that you all have supported a brand that I truly, honestly love. Again, they came to me after they saw how much I love them. So when I talk about SKNMUSE, they're not paying me to talk about them. They noticed I was excited about them, so I wanted to share what I love with you. And you know, just surprisingly, they were like, oh, he likes our brand, you come on and be a muse. And so even at the beginning of this, somebody had told me, like, hey, you know, I was trying to use your code and I couldn't. And it was like, I was just trying to support you because I know you pretty rich. And I was like, well, I don't think I'm really getting nothing from it, so I don't know. And then so I went and looked and I'm like, oh, so I'm getting a little commission. So I do get a commission. So by helping by helping them, you're helping me now. Now don't get to thinking I'm rich, because baby, I promise you, baby, if I was a millionaire, I'm gonna do a vlog, me get my teeth fixed. I'm gonna get my teeth fixed. I'm doing a vlog to get my teeth fixed. This whole platform is gonna change. It's gonna change. I'm gonna still be humble and all the good things, but baby, he is going to be taking y'all along for some rides. You know, we ain't just gonna be sitting in here. We ain't just gonna be sitting here. So by supporting them, you have supported me, and I honestly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you on the next one. You know, you can always hit me up on Instagram. Like I ask the folks, I talk to the people. I ain't nobody. I be talking to people, you know. It's been some people that have been trying to talk to me. You know, they realize they can't handle it, you know. And it's not like I'm allowed to handle. It's just like, you know, we got to be grown. We got to be adults, you know. We're not beating around bushes, you know. I'm 40. I'm about to be 44 next month. Like, come on. You got to come on with the real. You got to come on. But be kind. Be kind. That's all I ask. Because, you know, anyways, I'm in therapy. I will holler at y'all on the next one. Baby, take care of yourself. Everybody around you. As much as you can. All right? I'll talk to you later. Peace.